coming on. Conditions clearing. Gates are back. Off and racing, and Angel's My Name first to bounce out over Border Force, and Galaxy being urged along to try and park over the speed, and tracked across right behind them to Sports Talk, edging its way across into the field. Warning Shot settled down on the inside of For Your Eyes. Audio Boy, Miss Laquetta further back in the field, then Run for Rob, then Lord Randolph. Snippy Sean well off the speed, and back last is Buckeye Bullet, but the pace has been frenetic in the early part, and to the riverside of the course by the 1,000 Angel's My Name. Steadied up the ship and led 3/4. Galaxy. Sports Talk third. Did a very good job to get over there and settle right behind the 2 leaders from Border Force. Down on the inside, Warning Shot. A length away then came For Your Eyes. Miss Laquetta next at the 800. Audio Boy behind it. Then came Lord Randolph. Further back, Run for Rob. Buckeye Bullet getting up on the inside is next of all. And relegated to last is Snippy Sean, conceding about 7 or 8 lengths head start to the leader, Angel's My Name, which brings them to the home turn. 500 metres to go. Angel's My Name led narrowly, about to be joined, but under the persuader by Galaxy, and over on the outside to Sports Talk. Warning Shot bides its time and has to wait for a run. Over on the outside, For Your Eyes comes into it. Border Force is back in congestion. Audio Boy comes to the outside, so does Snippy Sean. At the 200 metre mark, Sports Talk hit the front, joined by Audio Boy, and down the outside, Snippy Sean with For Your Eyes battling back as well. It's Audio Boy though, edging its way clear close to home, and Audio Boy wins it. Buckeye Bullet flew. Audio Boy won from Buckeye Bullet, who came from well off them. Photo third, For Your Eyes or Snippy Sean, then Border Force, who got back in a bit of traffic. Lord Randolph, Run for Warning Shot. Next time, Sports Talk, Galaxy, Miss Laquetta, and the Pacemaker dropped out. Angel's My Name to finish at the tail end of proceedings. Number 1 is the winner, Audio Boy, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter. Number 1, Audio Boy, beats 2, Buckeye Bullet, 4 For Your Eyes. So 1, 2, 4, 7 are the official placings after the GTT Ventures Trophy. It's Audio Boy for the Durant stable, rebounding after the unplaced run of the odds-on favourite Pin Deep in race 6. Audio Boy proves too good. 4th run in the preparation and wins for the 2nd time in 11. Big effort by Buckeye Bullet, freshened up, appreciating a drop back in class and charging to the line. 137.29 here. They were getting along at a really sharp tempo. Angel's My Name had set the pace but dropped right out as a result. 35.8 won the 600. Sports Talk reached the lead. You could see For Your Eyes there. Border Force found a little bit of room late, but it was to no avail. Audio Boy was on the move, and Buckeye Bullet came with a run as well. 3/4 and a short neck of the margins. The winners are Sessions Gelding out of Amity Bell for Mr. and Mrs. Jeff Bull. From the Durant stable, Clint Johnston Porter in the saddle. Buckeye Bullet, the runner-up, is an Olympic Glory Gelding, trained by Steph Backranich and written by Jade McNaughton. For Your Eyes by Fiorente from Eyelash. Willie Pike for the Ash Maley stable. It's 1, 2, 4, 7 here, race number 7. The last event today, the HFM Big D Tiger and Jock Handicap over 1200 gets underway at 5:42. 3 Romming Danger is the scratching out of the lucky last. As we head down to Lockie, joining us in the yard, and a quick rebound by the Durant stable with Audio Boy.
Exactly right, Darren. Great to see this horse back in the winner's circle. He won a race early on in his career, but hasn't been back in the winner's circle since. So it's great to see him salute for his 2nd career win as Geordie Rolfe makes his way towards me. Geordie, congratulations on the win. Audio Boy, he won one early on in his career. Has it been a surprise that we haven't seen him back in the winner's circle until today?
I mean, yes and no. Sometimes these staying sort of types take a little bit of time to mature and hit their straps. You couldn't say he's run many bad races this prep, but he has seemed to be just putting all the pieces together slowly. So for him to finally break through today was good.
He had a lovely ride from Clint here this afternoon. Were you always growing in confidence as the race evolved?
Yeah. I mean, it looked like it was a bit of a leaderish day early, so to make up good ground from back there was going to be tough. But I suppose the way the race panned out, it suited him, and yeah, it was good.
What's the plan with him from here? Do you think Adam potentially stretches him out in trip now, or do you think the mile is his go?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I suppose winning like that, running through the line, he looked like he was strong through the line. So it's hard to imagine he won't test him over. Timmy's loving this one. This is really good stuff.
He is. Timmy's thrown us a wrong one because you and I can't stop laughing. He's very, very happy with himself on strapping duties, isn't he?
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's really good. He makes it all the worthwhile. But yeah, no, you expect Adam to step him out, I suppose, depending on how he pulls up and whatnot. But yeah, that's definitely something Adam will look into, I'd say.
On a serious note, what did you make of the run of Pin Deep beaten favourite in the previous?
No, I think obviously it looked a bit disappointing. He was beaten, but sort of BJ reckon he slipped a little bit out of the gates, which is costly, especially over a short trip. But so I don't think the run was all that bad. But normally his asset is you can jump a length and a half in front of him and then sort of pinch a break, and then you can be a bit soft late. But today he wasn't afforded that courtesy.
Nice way to end of the day. Well done.
Thanks.
There's Geordie Rolfe. We had to straighten that interview up once we saw Timmy Paris posing for his photo. Very, very happy with himself. And here is Clint Johnson-Porter booting home another winner. Here he is catching up with Scotty.
Don't think Portsy's even spotted us yet. We're over the back and we'll get his eye contact now and he'll come over and have a chat with us. 1, 2, 4 and 7 here. Audio boy Clint rode this horse last start at Northam and his last 50 was probably his best 50 that day.
Yeah, definitely. He's still a bit raw and cunning. He hits the front and probably switches off and did the same thing today actually. I thought I was going to win quite easily, and he thought the Mountain Yard was quite interesting, but he still had a job to do and he did get it in the end.
It's like the typical sort of Adam Durant trained horse that's going to get more ground and pick up a race here and there along the way.
Yeah, definitely. He's just a bread and butter horse, and every time he wins or runs second, he's just earning a check, and I think we're pretty happy with that.
Looking forward to the weekend. Vast Art gets a run there in the Eurythmic, and off the back of his run in the Hannans, you'd have to say he's a big hope in that.
Yeah, definitely. I was quite surprised he was actually emergency in the first place, coming off of a win in the Hannans, and yeah, look, he probably drawn a little bit tricky, but how the track paid on Saturday, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Clint Johnson-Porter combining with Adam Durant and Audio Boy to take out the 7th here at Ascot, the GTT Ventures Trophy.
Gates are back. Often racing, and Angel's My Name first to bounce out over Border Force, and Gallancy being urged along to try and park over the speed, and tracked across right behind them to Sports Talk, edging its way across into the field. Warning shot settled down on the inside of For Your Eyes. Audio Boy missed